Part 6 is going to be on tactics. The first thing I'm going to do is show up about posse settings, what to do when you get jumped, because people are not going about things the right way, and a lot of the times you can't get into posses and stuff, and things can get a bit muddled and confused. So I'm just going to go over and talk about what sort of happens and what you should do whenever you get jumped. So I'm out here and say a posse of 7 jump me. There's not much you can do with a posse of 7, so first thing I'm going to do is go to the app on my phone and go into our Discord on the 911 and put out whoever's jumped me that I need help. The next thing I'm going to do is get the player list open. Okay, I'm going to see who all down it and then mark the ones that are red, and I'll hold down the share button then for 2 seconds, which takes a screenshot, and with that screenshot I'm going to go into my messages, and there are 2 PSN chats that you should be added to. Okay, so there's Reaper Lance and there's a Reaper's Devil's Cavalry one as well. Post that picture up there of the names of who's in. So you should have help coming to you pretty much straight away. But you're going to want a posse for them to come in and join you on, so they know who to help. So open up your posse. So that's my one there. Just got it reformed. Alright, so I'm going down to my settings. This is the first thing I'll do. I'm not worried about fighting these guys at the minute. There's 7 on 1. They can keep killing me. I'm not worried. Okay, so I'm going to want the privacy on open. Okay, so everybody can get into it. I'm going to get the camp, and I'm going to make sure it's a large camp. And the top one will always be the nearest one I can get to you. So I'm in the Heartlands, so that's where I want my camp. Okay, so I'll hit that on. Now, the next thing I want is an outfit, because some people will be running the card, the hat card, whatever you call it, but you're going to want either rugged or the big city on as an outfit. Now, and only now, can I start to fight. In actual fact, sorry, there's one more thing that you should be doing in the posse, and that is going into your own posse members. And you want to go to all members, and you want to make sure, I don't know who's coming, so I'm going to kick everybody from the posse. So there's plenty of space out for everybody. So that's it, there's no members in it, so there's plenty of space in my posse. It's open, anybody can join it. The thing about having an open posse is, the fact is anybody can join it, so an enemy from the enemy posse, okay, from the enemy posse can come into it, and they'll go back out of it and you'll be on their rations. Don't really worry about that too much. You've got plenty of help, plenty of backup. If they want to jump you later on the night, like, you'll still get plenty of backup. Probably the way you should actually think about it is you're not gonna be on their rations, they're gonna be on your rations. So you can go back and jump them. The same thing. So I'll be starting to fight, and hopefully people will be coming in and I'll be able to tell them they join my posse. Reapers, and they'll be joining in and you can fight them. So as a posse leader, I'm going to have a look at my surroundings, and I'm going to have to mark on somewhere good to actually fight. See, I'm down quite low here. I always like to get nice and elevated, try and get people up around there. So I want to go somewhere high, and you can always see by the rings around the thing, so I know that's an elevated spot, and there it gets lower and lower and lower all the way down to the shore. So that is how I know it's at high point, which is going to be that mountain. It's going to be up in this direction over here. Yeah. Let's see if I could get on top of that mountain right there. That red dot is. That's where I want to take the fight. And as a posse leader, I'm going to mark that. So if I go up and get to there. Come on, Alfie, let's go. So this will be a blue point for everybody of my posse. So if we can take the fight up here. Not too far away. Right. Now I'm up at the point I want to be. And I've just removed the marker. So I'm going to be the star. So if there's no marker on the board, where everybody should be and trying to be in the area around is the star, which is me, posse leader. Because I'm at where I want everybody to be. And hopefully everybody's going to be down there. We can get nice clear shots at them with plenty of cover around us. No matter what way we go. And if we were to hold this spot, it would be quite good. You know? There's a lot of cover up here. You could have people sniping down that way. People watching out from flanking, trying to come around this way. You have people stopping with their repeaters or whatever, watching from coming up here. So try and find a good spot, mark it on the map, go and get to it, and then it's up to everybody else to come on the star and take up points around here. I think that's quite a good wee point here. You've got a rock there, a bit of cover, you can come down, look, you've got all that. Nobody can touch you. So it's keeping together. So if one of the guys does actually get broken off from us and they're starting to spawn rape him, okay, it's up to the posse leader to sort that out. So he's going to have to look on his map, say he was down here, he's getting spawn raped, mark him where he is. So that's where we're all going to have to go to. Fortunately, everybody's going to have to go to that point, or at least send at least half the team there and come back to the star. But communication's the key. Send some people down to help the guy that's getting spawn raped, and when that's done, try and get back on the star. Try not to leave a man behind, because anybody that's standing there with 3 or 4 guys spawn raping them, you know, everybody rage quits at some point, you know, and that's what they're going to do, you know. If you're not helping me, I'm not helping you, sort of attitude to it, you know. So make sure you help all your guys out and start communicating well together. Cards on a normal sort of the free roam wars, whatever cards you feel yourself with are probably best. Tactics sort of things, maybe for a 7v7 you would look into using other cards. A lot of times, because I'm a sniper and I would normally sit back in an arranged 7v7 maybe, and I would use focus fire, and I would run focus fire for the whole 30 minutes say of a fight. So I would take tonics, and the only time I would come out of Deadeye is just to take a tonic, and the rest of the time I would be in Deadeye for the whole 30 minutes run, not for the whole team, as long as possible. One of the good cards which really help your team out, I suppose, is strength in numbers. Somebody can use that as well. It's always good for 7v7s. This is a hot card, as I'm sure you all know, which is why we're all going to be using posse outfits. So really they're just sort of pointers, and if everybody can sort of use them, get things sorted out, it'll get things running a lot smoother. Everybody will get into the posse a lot easier, and if you can't get into a posse, then you know the fault is on your side. Maybe you're in too many posses and you need to drop one so you can join it. So just be very, very aware of all this. So I just wanted to get that cleared up anyway. Give me all your thoughts on that. Right, guys. Till the next time. See you later. Bye.